What is the story you keep telling yourself? So today I accidentally signed myself up for something and I meant to do it monthly, not annually. And then they billed me a couple $100 and I started to freak out. And the story I kept telling myself is, oh my God, now this isn't gonna go through. Now this is gonna happen. And then I freaked myself out. And then I threw myself into such bad anxieties that I then ran with the story. See, this is why I don't sign up for things. They're always scamming on the... Dina, you gotta back it up, girlfriend. You gotta take control. Listen, I contacted the support team. I got an automatic response that someone will get back to me within 24 hours, right? So then I started to calm down, and then I went into the other room and I meditated and I showed up for myself. But the fact of the matter is that I got to see myself spiral very, very quickly. And when we start to go with old narratives that are fear-mongering, that literally remind us of how we used to feel, I think what happens is that feeling is familiar, so then we run with it. We run with the direction of the story that we started, of the fear, of the, oh my God, everything that I put through my mind and I put myself through, I'm still trying to recover from. It still feels like I drank 90 cups of coffee and I don't even drink coffee. That's how much anxiety I caused myself. I started telling myself a story that was attached to all of my old fears, all of my old anxieties, and a lot of my old experiences, right? And even though I do a lot of the work and I do a lot of meditation and I show up for myself daily, it doesn't mean that these things don't pop up. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 100 steps forward, 5 steps back. It all depends on you. And what you don't want is you don't want to fearmonger yourself about something. So let's just say, hypothetically, if I'm not able to get my money back, then I will go with this kind of framing. Well, you signed up for it because you were curious, and maybe the universe knew that in the future you might not have the money. You might not do A, B, C, and D. And with that being said is how I will do a mindset shift with this if I don't get my money back is I will say, listen, the universe had other plans. It's not a bad thing that I signed up for. It was masterclass, right? So it was everything that I could do for my learning, because since I've deleted Netflix and a lot of other apps, I wanted to start learning and I wanted to try it out. Well, accidentally, I clearly hit a wrong button. So it's not that they stole my money, I'll never get my money back, this sucks. I will get stuff out of it. So I can learn from the perspective of, oh no, I'm the victim, oh, this is shitty. But if I can't change it, what I can change is the way I tell myself the story. So if I'm now stuck to a year because it's now already paid for annually, I don't want to resent it. I signed up for it to get something out of it, right? And so what I'm saying to you is sometimes we have to reframe our stories in order for us to be able to get a better perspective, calm ourselves down, sit through things we don't like, sit through things we don't want to do. It's so important for us to realize that we are in control of the mindset of our story, right? And so what I'm saying to you is, are you ready to make a mindset shift? And are you ready to see things in a different way? Because this is what I do in my coaching sessions is I help you shift your mindset. I help you create new stories in your head for yourself. It's not gaslighting yourself and it's not confirmation bias. It's really is, the fact is if you think about it, the world is however you see it through your filters, your perspective, your experiences. So I don't care what anyone tells you, me, or whatever. It's still going to go through my filtration system. And my filtration system speaks differently than your filtration system. So whatever you put into your system is what you're going to get. And so this is why with intuitive coaching, it's so great because I can accelerate the learning, meaning therapy is amazing. I'm in therapy. But sometimes emotionally, I pick up on things, not sometimes, but I do pick up on things for you that are emotionally just, at the surface. And you may not even realize that it's there, but then I help open it up and then we will work through it, talk through it, go through it, find solutions for it, see how it works for you. And this is so important for us to start realizing that we have more power than we were ever led to believe, meaning, wait a minute, so you're telling me, okay, facts are facts, this is happening, that's happening, but really the only truth is what I believe in my head for me, because I live in my head. You live in your head. We all live in our head. So it's really important about the story we tell ourselves. So are you ready to start telling yourself a different story? Stand by. So if you know you're ready and you need to make a shift and you want to start telling yourself a different story, I want you to DM me for some more info and let's get this started. It is so important that we start showing up in different ways because that's the only way we get different results. If you've done what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always gotten. So with that being said, could you give me a like and a follow and DM me for more info? Ciao for now.